So, yes. Okay. Now, external examination 30 marks and your internal marks, that is 20 marks. So here introduction of industrial engineering part, it is zero. You know the uh, some course introductions of this subject. So already this subject related to industry. In industry, a lot of work has been done. And mainly this subject, it is related to design and development and improvement in manufacturing processes. So let us we start in the course introduction. It is concerned with the design and improvements of the integrated system of man, machine, and material. It draws upon specialized knowledge and skills in the mathematical, physical, and social science together with principles and methods of engineering. So, what is it means? It means whatever the systems are industry related to man, machine, and material, that system we have to study methods, basic principles, and try to improvement over this by the mathematical skills, then art skills, and process of the manufacturing. This is the course introduction. The next is the course prerequisite. So what is this? Means before this subject, what actually knowledge you have got with help of the other subject before this subject. So already you studied the manufacturing process, then the industrial visit you have done, industrial trading you have done, industrial drawing you have seen, some design concept you have seen. So this is actually course prerequisite of this subject. Means what actually you have studied in the past. Then what is actually course objectives through this industrial engineering? Acquire the knowledge of work study, its technique, and improvement in the productivity as well as production. So this is the course objectives. Then what is actually course outcome? What things you will get by the knowledge of industrial engineering? First thing, analyze and measure the productivity. Second thing, perform method study and work measurements. Development of new method process in order to increase the production and productivity. So this is the actually outcomes of this subject. Means anyhow in industry you have to increase the productivity. So what is actually productivity? Productivity is nothing but output divided by input. So one input multiple in terms of man, material, machine is the input. So by utilizing this input, you have to increase the output. So productivity, it is the ratio of productivity. It is the ratio of output divided by input. So if you think the some points related to industrial engineering, main purpose to increase this productivity. Productivity. Input means your man, machine, and material. Man, machine, and material. And this output means product and by feeding this product, some revenue will get generated. So this ratio is nothing but productivity. So course outcomes actually what actually methods or process of manufacturing in industry that you have to study and maximum utilization of this resource in order to increase the productivity. So these 4 points you have to remember before going into the deep knowledge of the subject. Once again, I will repeat course introduction. It is concerned with the design, development, and installation of some system. It contains man, material, and machine. Course prerequisites means what actually you studied before the subject. It contains industrial training, visit, some design. Course objective. The course objective is gain the knowledge of work study, improvement in the present process of manufacturing in order to increase the productivity. And course outcomes, that is analyzing and measure the productivity, perform the method study and work measurement. This method study is method of manufacturing, work with actually process of the manufacturing, maybe different type of work where we are doing the operations and development of the new working process so that production cost will decrease, input will get decreased, and there is a more output. So these 4 points is required before studying the industry engineering. Now, what is the syllabus as per the uh, our university syllabus? They have given 2 sections. First section, that is the one. Unit number one is the introduction to industrial engineering. Industrial engineering introduction. It contains what is actually definition of industrial engineering, concept of the industrial engineering, objective of the industrial engineering, what is difference between production and productivity, which factors will going to affect on the productivity, study of the work, that is called work study, definition, concept, process. This thing we going to get in the unit number one. So in this unit number one, what is actually industrial engineering, concept, objectives, and production, productivity, factors affecting production and productivity, study of the work study, with concept, and how to make utilization of the work study for specific product. This part is given in the industry. The unit number second, that is the method study. In this method study, definition as usual, objective, what is the objective of method study, scope of the method study, basic procedures for method study, different types of chart, maybe flow process chart, 200 process chart, then string diagrams. Like these charts are there, this thing we going to study under the method study. Then unit number three, ergonomics and industrial safety. Ergonomics in this uh, unit will going to study about the man, machines, material system, different types of control system, displays, workplace design, and different types of ILO norm, safety norm, causes of accident. This part comes under the industrial safety and economy. And section second, definition and objective of work measurements, standard time calculation. Here we have to calculate the standard times for given a job based upon different types of allowances. Which type of allowances are there that we are going to study under the work measurement. Then unit number 5, facility location and plant layout. Facility location means industrial survey, where you are going to start the new industry either in urban or your local area or any other congested area, that you have to make it survey and try to select the location of the industry depends upon the resources of the raw material. Then the plant layout, different types of plant layout is required. If you go in sugar industry, continuous productions are there. If you go in Kaviti Limited, batch production is going on. In this Kaviti Limited, different layout is there. In continuous industry where the production is continuous, the mass production is there. So depends upon the different types of product, we have to plan for the layout of the cell. Okay. Now last is job evaluations and merit rating. Job evaluations means decide the worth of jobs. Means, in order to manufacture any job, we have to decide the worth. And how to decide the worth? This is actually comes under the job evaluation. And merit rating means we have to decide the performance of the worker. Merit rating is the performance of the worker. And job evaluation decide the worth of job. Merit rating is related to performance. Job evaluation related to worth of job. So these 6 units are there in our industry engineering. Then over this 6 units, 6 assignment we going to take, one assignment each unit. Then last part, that is the books actually required for this subject, industrial engineering and production management by Martin Telson, industrial engineering OP Khanna work study 250. So this is about the syllabus of your industrial engineering. Very short concept is that main purpose to study this industrial engineering to reduce the cost and increase the productivity. Suppose anyone in industry is there and some process of manufacturing it is going on, then you have to study about present method. For example, forging unit is there. In forging unit, what is actually process? First of all, as per the product, you have to cut down the material, heat that material on the furnace. After achieving the recrystallization temperature, you have to put this material on the die, get it hammered. After that, trimming process will start. After this, annealing, machining, and heat treatment. So, like this process is there. But if you apply the here concept of the industrial engineering, how to reduce the manufacturing cost, maybe light problems, maybe manpower problems, maybe die problems, maybe raw material problems, maybe heat treatment problems. You have to analyze these things so that your production cost will get reduced. Once the production cost will get reduced, the productivity automatically will get increased. So, third concept of this industry is really to increase the productivity. First thing. Second thing, to increase the production. Production and productivity is different. Production, this is related to the quantity to be produced in the 1 8 hour shift, and productivity is nothing but output divided by input. Second thing is the cost. Maybe raw material cost, manpower for this cost is required, maintenance cost is required, equipment cost is there, measuring instrument cost is there, okay, material handling cost is there. So many costs are there. So that we have to reduce without affecting the quality of the workplace. Okay. So the production, productivity, and the cost, these 3 points always be there. Apart from this, last two units are there. That is facility location and plant layout. So what actually we are going to study is plant layout and facility location. This is actually related to the industry where we're going to start. We have to make the survey, maybe rural area or urban area, where we require the raw material as the resource, transportation facility, and manpower. So raw material, manpower, transportation facility is the major things while locating the industry in that particular thing. Plant layout means layout of the manufacturing unit as per the requirement. Product layout, process layout, fixed layout. For example, if you want to manufacture a seat, big aeroplane, fixed layout is there, means product will remain fixed and around this manufacturing facility will be there. Process layout, it depends upon the process, the layout will be there. Means the drilling will be at one place, then the milling should be in one place, lathe machine should be in one place. Like this process, according to that process, layout should be there. And product layout, as per the requirement, we have to arrange the machines. Means continuous production is there, mass production is there, and here we will not going to change the product. Heavy installation cost, design and development cost will be there. So this thing we're going to study under the industry engineering. And last part is their job evaluation and merit rating, because ultimately we require the benefit or income from the industry. So if you reduce the cost in the job evaluation, definitely your benefit will get increased. Suppose one component is there, to manufacture that component 100 rupees cost is there. But who is going to decide the 100 rupees cost? So to decide the cost for that product for manufacturing, this comes under the job evaluation. If it is not right, instead of 100, randomly if you take 200 rupees loss in this. So to evaluate the worth of job properly, then it is effect on the cost. And merit rating, it is related to performance of the work. Wages, salary, bonus, motivation, this thing will give all the basis of the performance. Performance of the every worker salary or wages may not remain same because of the performance. So performance based performance planning decide the merit of that person, and accordingly we can arrange the wages, salary, bonus, or motivation. So these things becomes under the industry level. And sixth assignment, theoretical opportunities are there. This is your term work and books you have to refer, that is the industrial engineering and production management, Martin Telson, industrial engineering by O.P. Khanna, work study by O.P. Khanna. Okay, so this is the syllabus of industrial engineering. Now let us we go to the unit number first. Unit number first, that is the industrial engineering. Industrial engineering. What is actually definitions of industrial engineering and how what is actually concept of the industrial engineering? कसे येणार पहिल्यांदा चालू करायचं सर कसं करणार नंतर हा मला दिसत नाही ते हॅलो now definition of industrial engineering. It is concerns with design, development, and installation of integrated system of man, material, machines, and it is useful for increasing the production and productivity in order to get the desired product. So here I will going to write the definition of the same. So this is the definition of the industrial engineering. Industrial engineering, it is concerns with the design, developments and installation of integrated system of man, materials, machines in order to get a desired product. Means man, materials and machines, we have to integrate this. Then design, development, installation of this system in order to get the desired product. This is actually industrial engineering. Now, what is the concept of the industrial engineering? Concept. Concept of industrial engineering. It is actually an engineering profession that is concerns with optimization of complex process system organization by developing, improving and implementations of integrated system of people's money, knowledge and information and equipments. Very simple thing is there. It is actually engineering proficiency. You have to utilize the optimum thing, maybe man, material, machine, and develop the new methods compares with the existing methods and optimum utilization of all these things. It is actually concept of the industrial engineering. So here I will going to write this. So concept of industrial engineering, it is our professions that concerns with optimization of complex process. Complex means critical process that we have to optimize any system. System means man, material, machines, the system or organization. By developing means new developments or improvement over present method, make it implementations of that system and the utilization of all these resources means manpower, money, knowledge, information, equipment, and all these things, it is related to production or improvement in the productivity. So this is actually concept of the industrial engineering. Okay, so today we have gone through the syllabus of this industrial engineering and the definition and concept of the industrial engineering. Tomorrow we're going to see about the objective of the industrial engineering. Just I will revise and then we're going to uh, stop here after revisions of the same concept. So industrial engineering, it is actually subject which is knowledge, which knowledge it has been used in industry for improvement in production, productivity increments through the design, improvement and installation of the same. The before this subject, we must have the knowledge of the manufacturing process, the industrial visit, training, etc. Main objective of this subject to get the knowledge of the work study, improvement in present process in order to increase the productivity and productions. By the knowledge of this, we have to analyze and measure the productivity, perform the method study and work measurements, develop new methods of working process. And six unit in this industrial engineering. First unit, first section that is related to introduction of industrial engineering, definition, concept, then objective, what is difference between production and productivity, work study, important scope, the procedure of work study, then method study, unit number two, that is the definitions, objective, scope, basic process and different types of charts, maybe 200 charts, flow process charts, sting diagram, at least six charts we're going to study. Third unit, ergonomics and industrial safety. In this ergonomics, we're going to study about man-machine system, different types of display, control systems, workplace layout designs, then working conditions, then under the safety, different types of accidents, causes of accidents, ILO, International Labor for Organization norms, employee state insurance. This part we're going to study. Then second sections, work measurements, definition, concept, different types of techniques, how to calculate standard times required for a job, different types of allowances, and work sampling. This part we're going to study. Then unit number five, facility locations means survey where actually we're going to start industry, urban or rural. Plant layout depends upon mass production or batch production or fixed production. How to select the site. Then last unit, that is the job evaluation, decide the worth for jobs for manufacturing purpose. Merit rating, that is related to checking the performance of a man. And each unit there is one assignment we're going to take. And the subject reference purpose, you have to take the books of industrial engineering and production management by Martin Telsing, O.P. Khanna by work study. So these are the uh, books actually we required for this. So at least you can write the definition and concept of this industrial engineering. Okay, as per unit number one, definition and concept of industry. So, few words you have to remember: design, development, and installation of integrated system of man, machine, and materials, so that you will increase the production and productivity. The main concept of this industry, engineering, to make use of optimum utilization of these resources in order to get the production and productivity. So next point, today we'll cover still 5 or 10 minutes are there. So I'm going to take the objectives of industrial engineering. First objective, that is the design facility. Now it will start from factory building, then machine layout, facility for material handling, storage facility for raw materials, as well as finished product, equipment and tools. So this is the first objective of industry, design of facility, starting from the building, means which type of building is required for particular production of the product, what should be the machine layout, what should be the storage facility, what is actually material handling systems, and where we can keep the equipment and finished product. Like this, it will come under the design facility. Then second, the selection. Second objective of industrial engineering selection, maybe your process, assembly, method, tools and equipments. So this thing, or the selection of particular this process, assembly, method and tools and equipment, which is the main objective of industrial engineering. Now, for example, process. Suppose you want to manufacturing crankshaft. Which process you will going to select? Forging. So, selection of the right process, this comes under the industrial engineering. Then assembly, two-handed assembly, automatic assembly, line assembly. So, in bearing industry, line assembly is required. Small component, we have to go by two-handed process assembly. Method of manufacturing. So, what should be the sequence of manufacturing product? Initially, we require raw material. After that, testing. After that, dyeing. After that, uh, process, maybe forming, machining process. So, this you have to select in right way. Means press product we cannot machines, or machine product we cannot process. Means the right method should be there. Tools and equipment. Suppose repetitive manufacturing is required, close tolerance is required, we require jigs fixture. So these things it comes under the industrial engineering. This is our second objective. Okay. Now C part. design and improvement of the process. Design and improvement of process of PPC. What is that PPC? PPC means production planning and controls. Production planning and controls. Production system, you have to improve or design the new system. It contains distribution of the raw materials, finished product, service, inventory, quality, and maintenance. So, production planning and control, PPC means production planning and control. Meaning production system, inventory, stock material, maintenance of the machines, distribution of finished product. It should be design and improvement. It comes under the this industrial engineering. Then design and development of cost and cost control systems. Maybe budget controls, value analysis, then standard cost estimation and cost analysis. So design and development of cost and cost control system means what is the raw material cost, what is actually process of the manufacturing cost, then what is actually overhead cost. Overhead cost means which is not involved in the manufacturing. So all these different types of cost we have to control develops to reduce this cost. This is the main objective of your industrial engineering. Then the design, development, installation, and organization planning. So, in this contain management information system, wages system, salary system, bonus system, performance measurements, work measurements, job evaluation and merit, data processing, office system, procedures, policies, different types of display, workplace, and the different types of norms. It comes under the industrial engineering. So, if you go through these four objectives, main thing is related to cost. So, production and productivity, this is very important. Productivity, this productivity, output upon input. Productivity output upon input. So this input part, that is very important to minimize the input part through the certain points. This is actually our objectives. Design facility starting from building, machine layout, all the facility layout should be in such way there should not be increase the cost. Selection process should be right. For rollings, we cannot select machining process. For machining, we cannot select process. Means the right selection of process should be there. Design and improvement of production planning and control. Existing production system, planning system and control system. You can design the new improvement so that cost will get reduced. Design and development of cost and cost control system. It is related to all, maybe in office, manufacturing, parts, taxation part, financial part. Whenever the cost part will come into pictures, that we have to design and develop an improvement over the previous one. So this is actually the objective of industrial engineering. So today we have studied about this industrial engineering, definition of the industrial engineering, concept of the industrial engineering, and objective of the industrial engineering. Okay, so you can write these points, and if anybody having any questions, you can ask to me. Anybody having any questions? Okay, anybody having any problem? Okay, our time is over. We'll stop here. Tomorrow we're going to study about the production and productivity concept. And even though tomorrow you can also ask any questions related to industrial engineering,